Years passed since the man escaped the cursed mansion, but the memory of that night haunted him. No matter where he went, he could still hear the faint echoes of the piano's eerie tune in the back of his mind. It followed him like a shadow, never allowing him peace. One evening, desperate to rid himself of the curse, the man returned to the town where the mansion once stood. He was shocked to find that the townspeople avoided the area, refusing to even speak of the house. The land where it stood was now overgrown with twisted trees and thorny vines, as if nature itself was trying to erase it from existence. Determined to uncover the truth, the man sought out the town's oldest resident, an elderly woman who had lived there long before the mansion was abandoned. She was hesitant to speak at first, but after some persuasion, she revealed the dark secret behind the house. The mansion, she said, had been built by a wealthy man who was obsessed with music. He believed that music held the power to bind spirits, to trap them between worlds. In his madness, he composed a symphony that was said to summon the dead, forcing them to play his music for eternity. When he died, his spirit was bound to the piano, cursed to hunt the living and claim their souls. The man listened in horror as she explained that the curse could not be broken, only transferred. If someone played the final note of the cursed melody, the spirit would be released, but the player would take its place, bound to the piano forever. Desperate, the man knew what he had to do. He had to return to the mansion's ruins and finish the melody, even if it meant sacrificing himself. That night, as a storm raged, the man made his way back to the overgrown lot. The remnants of the mansion stood like a ghostly skeleton, barely recognizable. But the piano remained intact, untouched by time or decay. With trembling hands, the man approached the piano. As he sat down, the keys began to move on their own, playing the cursed tune that had haunted him for so long. The shadowy figure emerged once more, its hollow eyes watching him. The man hesitated, knowing that the next note would seal his fate. But as he pressed the key, the figure lunged at him, desperate to stop him. The piano screamed with a cacophony of discordant notes, and the man felt a cold, suffocating darkness envelop him. Suddenly, everything went silent. The figure vanished, and the piano stopped playing. The man was alone, the cursed melody finally broken. But he realized with growing dread that he could no longer move, his hands frozen on the keys. He had finished the melody, but at a terrible cost. The man was now bound to the piano, his spirit trapped just as the curse intended. The haunting would continue, but now he was the one who would hunt, playing the cursed tune for the next soul to stumble upon the ruins. The piano began to play again, but this time, it was the man's own fingers that moved. The melody was sadder, more desperate, as he waited for the next victim to fall into the trap. And in the distance, the faint echo of the cursed melody began to spread once more, ready to claim another soul.